So now, as I told you that Git software installed, okay. So whenever you run this here, this is the bash control. Here, see, under this bash control, we need to run this code. Git config global user dot name means your name, your email. You need to, whenever you are first time you want to push your code, you need to set up this one, okay. Set your username and email first time under this bash command prompt, git bash command prompt, okay. So this is now type git config, git config, okay. Git config space hyphen, okay. Global user dot name, global user dot name. Keep a name, okay, that is your name, whatever. Suppose Vasu, enter. Fatal, not in a git directory, okay. So let's check me that actually what is happening here. Git config hyphen global user dot name, again keep that in double quotation marks. So git config hyphen global user dot name, not in a git directory, okay. This is what I am looking, so I need to rectify this. So there is a small mistake in our while see global git config global user dot email. First of all, not email, first I need to give my user dot name, okay, name. Next, this space, no any space to be given here, okay. Here just don't give any space. User name, suppose Vasu, okay. Now it is okay. Now take another command, git config hyphen, okay, global space user dot email, okay. So email, whatever the email you have, you keep in double quotation marks, inside of double quotation marks, okay. So now I have set up username, okay, and one account. I have set up one Git account to push my code into GitHub, okay. So account name and your email, they need to be filled inside of bash this is the bash, okay. So git config hyphen global user dot name, your name, inside of double quotation marks, and here after hyphen don't give space. Next to email, git config hyphen global user dot email, okay. Email your email inside of double quotation marks, don't give any space in between two hyphens and G, global, okay. Now for sending, pushing your code to GitHub. So initially what I did, I have downloaded Git and installed on my computer. Then after, under bash command, under bash, okay. So these two line of code to set up my account I did. Then after, now we need to create a repository on GitHub. I told you that GitHub is what? GitHub is you want to push your code to GitHub to share with others. Otherwise, you want to keep a backup of your file code. So first of all, you must have Git. Okay. Now over the GitHub in where GitHub.com, you need to create a repository. Repository, I told you that it is the storage area where you can store your code. Okay. So we need to go for github.com. Within that we need to create a repository, and for that repository we need to give a name. Okay, any my project, and click create. Okay, then you will get a repository URL. Okay, like this. Okay, and then initialize git in your project folder. Within this project folder we need to initialize git. Okay, so let us first of all, let me finish this task. This is what how to create a repository in github.com. To create a repository in github.com, let me go github.com, where this is the github.com. Okay, github.com. Here I need to do somewhat what create repository. GitHub new repo, click on new repository. Where is that click on new repository? First of all I need to give a email here. Enter, sign up for GitHub through your email. Okay, so whenever I have created a GitHub account, okay, so after logging of credentials of my username and password, I have entered into github.com. Okay, now here github.com, here create repository, you click on here. So if you create your first project, ready to start building, create a repository for a new idea, or bring over an existing repository to keep contributing to open it. So first of all I need to create a repository here as per. Okay, now so create a new repository. Here how to create owner, so on. So I need to keep a repository name here. Okay, and then anyone on the internet can see this repository. So anybody, so if you keep anybody public, all the code whatever I want to push, that will be shared by others. So otherwise I can keep this code, whatever the code I am pushing, private. You choose who can see and commit to this repository, these two options. Okay, and first of all, repository, I need to give a repository contains all project files. This repository I told you that it is just like a storage area. So it consists of all project files, including the revision history. So already if you have a project, so previous project, everything would be here. Okay, so as per this, first of all, under the bash I need to type these two commands to keep username, your name, any name you need to keep, Vasu, somewhat, your email. Don't disclose your email while you are creating. So next then after, once git is installed, okay, whenever you have set up your name and mail, now you can over through git you can push the code into your GitHub. So whenever you have created an account for GitHub with username and password, whenever you log into that, so you will be entered into GitHub. So there you need to create a repository. Okay, click on the new repository, and for that we need to give a project. Okay, where under this is where